The chapter starts off with the future Fantastic Four and our Fantastic Four standing in front of Dr. Doom. And the future F4 are pissed because they searched through 300 collateral timelines before they found him here. And Dr. Doom lets them know that he's here to correct this timeline. Bro, you can't change the past. If the past couldn't be changed, why would I be here? And why would the savior of humanity and his 3 lackeys follow? Because they know, despite all of Kang's lies, the past can be changed. And yours truly, Dr. Doom, has the will to do it. Future Thing like, shut your ass up, it's time to go back to your prison cell in the future. And he grabs Dr. Doom's shoulder. Unhand me! Dr. Doom hits him with a blast directly in the face, turning him back into a human. Are you good, bro? Yeah, I'm straight. He just caught me by surprise. We then learn that Doom's beam carries a genetic code that reprograms Flash memory, forcing Thing to revert to his human form. Our Thing is looking at that go down like, I can be cured? Better than that, you'll be able to change back and forth. It's gonna be a few years before Reed figures that out though. Don't get your hopes up. With all the temporal contamination happening in our timeline right now, that might not happen. But while Doom starts yapping again, Ben transforms back into the Thing, and he's ready to squabble. You see, he's gonna kill me if he can. Reed has commanded it. Ridiculous. What the hell are you talking about? I would never. Reed, this is decades before you fully regain the world's trust. Think about when we are, Reed. Between the Superhuman Registration Act, World War Hulk, and that scroll business, your stock's never been lower. Don't despair, Richards. There's still time to fix it all. Just kill me. If you can, you can still rule the world. Our Human Torch says, ain't nobody killing nobody. We finna sit down and talk and figure it out. Even with the time machine, we still don't have that long. I hate to tell you, kid, but I make a good point. Our Reed still has a problem though. He doesn't know who to believe, the future Dr. Doom or the Fantastic Four. We're from the future with the possibility of hidden agendas you may not be able to detect. And Doom has already attempted to mislead you about trivialities and only to save the world. So you've said, and it's just within the realm of possibility. Stop it, Reed. That's not within the realm of possibilities. That's not who we are. Doom activates his instigating badges and tells her after everything that happened, you still believe in him? The magnitude of your naiveness is astonishing. I'm not naive. I know this man as well as I know myself. Recent events have forced me to confront weaknesses in his that I prefer not to dwell on. But if you think that I don't love this man, flaws and all, if you think I don't know both how far he'll go and exactly where he'll draw the line, then you're the one who's naive. She's standing on business by her man. Auntie status me with 75 years more experience. Would you say that I understand Reed Richards? Since you were 12 years old. You overplayed your hand, Victor. I'm disappointed with Reed, angry with him, but there's no way I'm gonna betray him. If you told me that his plan failed and he couldn't fix it, I would have helped you. If you told me he made a mistake, same thing. But you couldn't do that, could you? Because for all your treachery, for all your towering megalomania, there's one thing you just can't bring yourself to do: lie. Oh, you'll disassemble and misdirect. You'll let us think that you brought T'Challa and Namor with you from the future. Even let us think that I left my husband for Namor. I uttered not a single untruth. Let's just agree that you lived up to your personal code of ethics. Then you've proven my point for me. I'm telling you the truth about the future. Reed will create a utopia. Then madness will overtake him. His ego is completely in check. It's always been proportional to his abilities. Power will never go to his head. Facts. Reed doesn't want power. He's not interested in that shit. I'm glad we all agree this farce has gone far enough, Victor. It's time to go back where you belong. You see what he's doing? They're gonna kill me, or worse, reprogram my brain to remove undesirable ideas. And he hits Mr. Fantastic's hand with a blast. Ah! I request asylum. Victor Von Doom seeks asylum with the present-day Fantastic Four as protection from this thug tyrant Reed Richards, who seeks to silence the one remaining voice of dissent. The Thing is trying to beat his ass one more time before they take him to the future. But Reed Richards is like, chill. We gotta honor his request. You mean we finna protect Doom from ourselves? At least until we know for sure I'm not a tyrant in the future. Doesn't the very fact that you're considering the possibility mean that you won't? This isn't up for debate. I need y'all to back me on this. Bae, you know I will. Ditto. Unanimous. Until I'm satisfied that Doom's story is cap, he's staying with us. Sorry, Reed. Not at all. It's exactly what I would have done. What I did. Yeah, but we still got one problem. Doom's gotta be stopped before he seals this timeline. Seals? Oops, either I said too much or the conversation of history will fix itself. Sorry. I was hoping to avoid this part somehow. Yeah, well, time travel sucks. We'll need y'all to stand down and hand over our prisoner. And both teams stare at each other as they're about to squabble. And future Human Torch kicks off the fight by saying, "Flame on!" And we see his future form and he has a whitish bluish fire. Then the future versus the present start throwing hands. Future Thing hits Thing with a punch to the stomach. Oh, damn, when the hell I get so strong? You ain't seen nothing, little version of me. I'm still holding back. I'm not trying to mess up my movie star good looks. Struggle if you want. We can keep getting stronger for the rest of our life. Likewise, I burn hotter and longer than I did when I was your age. I have a lot more control of my heat. I'm in the prime of my life right now. I'm finna knock your ass out, Grandpa. Are you dumb enough to think you can beat me with fire? Yeah, I kinda do. And he starts blasting him. But the future version says flame off. And all fire from our Human Torch body is gone. What the hell did you? And he falls to the ground. Alright, y'all, that's 2 down. Are we still within variance? Can we quit? Not yet. This fight is still necessary to prevent branching. Is that measuring? Yes, third law metrics. Measuring the strength of conservation of casualty. You aren't here just to stop Doom. You're trying to preserve this timeline. Why? Nostalgia, I suppose, because at least so far, this is my timeline. Then Victor. Silence, and Dr. Doom hits him with a blast. Reed! Think, Sue. Why would Victor want Reed to stop talking? Good question. Let's find out. And they both focus their attack on Dr. Doom, slamming him into the wall. Release me! Nah, we finna have a little talk first. Reed, you figured it out, right? I believe so. Most of it anyways. Then tell us what Victor didn't want us to hear. And it's that the future Fantastic Four is trying to keep things like the way it was, while Dr. Doom is trying to change history. As I said, to prevent Reed's madness from destroying the future. Destroy it how, Victor? You say you're a man of honor. Tell us the truth. What's the world like where you come from? He looks down and tells her, paradise. It's paradise. His dual-layered Dyson swarm provides nearly free and inexhaustible energy. Advances in medicine have greatly extended both the duration and quality of life. There hasn't been a war in over 40 years. Hunger and crime are all but unknown. Education is universal. Art thrives. There's still a lot more work to do, but humanity is safe, prosperous, and striving for true greatness. And it's all Richard's fault. Are you out of your damn mind? That honor belongs to me. I should have been the savior of humanity, not Reed Richards. Doom! See? Now you know the truth. Bro came back intending to correct the timeline so that instead it would be a product of his hand. Instead, Reed Richards wins again. It occurs to me that it may be possible for everyone to win. I was wondering when you were gonna think that. Shortly after, they get ready to send Doom off to a world that's similar to this one. Only difference is that all superheroes are dead, killed by the Hulk as revenge for something he thought the Illuminati and Reed did to him. After Hulk discovered the truth, he took his own life. They're sending Doom here because this is his chance. A whole world for him to tame. And they're hoping he becomes a savior instead of a monster. I'm not a monster, Richards. And though I hate to admit it, you're not a monster either. And he teleports away. Both Fantastic Fours then dap each other up as the timeline is still intact and nothing has diverged yet. Future Reed is like, on that note, I think we should dip. Wait, how does it all turn out? I shouldn't be telling you any of this, but I'm going to, because I already did. It's gonna be difficult, but it's also gonna be fun. There will be adventure and new discoveries, even more fantastic than the things you've seen so far. There will be trials and tribulations. You will save the world at the last possible moment. You will often save more than that. There will be love and family and friendship. It won't always be smooth, but we get through it all together. And when it's over, we leave the planet a better place than we found it. And that's the best anybody can hope for. That's really all we can say because, you know, Johnny hates spoilers. And they teleport away. I don't know about y'all, but I'm down for Plan 101. Me too. Same here. I got one question though. With your plans to protect us from Armageddon and create a better future, you said you couldn't predict the actions of individuals, only groups. Right, below a certain threshold, the acts of individuals, no matter how grand, cancel out. It's the conservation of history. So what's the number? How few people do you need before you can change the world? And Mr. Fantastic throws up his set. 4. boys and girls, this is the end of this storyline. With that being said, what do y'all want to see next? I was planning on doing the Flash Wars comics, so let me know how y'all feel about that. I can also cover just certain fights or moments in comic storylines too. Even manga also, just drop it below. But before you leave, make sure to hit that follow button. And since this app might be cooked in like 10 days, subscribe to the YouTube and follow me on IG. I'ma see y'all boys and girls next time.